Hello and welcome to the AMlanguage YouTube channel with me, Richie, and today I am joined by Lisa, one of our wonderful teachers at AMlanguage, and she today is going to give us a really useful language tip that we can use in conversation. And it's a pretty important grammar structure, isn't it, Lisa?
Very much so. Today, I am going to be talking a bit about the use of used to, which is a structure we use a lot when we speak. So it's very important to have a look at the structure and, of course, the use. As you can see here, we have the form of this on the screen. We have the subject plus used to plus the infinitive form of the verb. Now, the great thing about this is that the form does not change depending on the subject. So I used to smoke when I was a teenager. She used to smoke when she was a teenager. We used to smoke, etc., etc. So that is an advantage. Also, something to think about is this. Do you think that this form refers to the past or the present? Does it refer to an action that happened in the past only once? Or is it referring to a repeated action in the past? It is, in fact, referring to a past action which happened more than once in the past. Now, this is very important to remember that we cannot use this structure to talk about present habits. To talk about the present, we would use your normal present simple plus different adverbs of frequency. Now, as you can see on the screen as well, we have the question form and the negative form. So the negative form would be, I didn't used to smoke when I was a teenager, which is very much like a normal past simple negative. Please note that the D in used to is no longer there because of the auxiliary verb didn't. As well as the question, did you used to smoke when you were a teenager? Notice the D in used to, again, is no longer there.
Exactly. So let me ask you, Lisa, did you used to smoke when you were a teenager?
No, Rich, I never used to smoke when I was a teenager. I was never really curious, actually. I might have tried it once or twice, but I can't say I used to smoke. No. What about you? Did you used to smoke when you were a teenager?
No, I did not used to smoke when I was a teenager. I did try it once or twice, but it wasn't for me. Is there anything that you used to do as a teenager that you no longer do?
Well, I used to go to clubs more often, and bars and, with friends. But I don't do that much now because I tend to spend more time at home. So when I was younger, I used to enjoy, socializing, etc. So I still enjoy socializing, but now I prefer going to a nice quiet wine bar. What about you? Did you used to go clubbing a lot when you were younger?
Unfortunately, yes. I used to go clubbing. It was never my scene. I was born middle age. I was born as a 40-year-old, going on 60. So clubbing has never been my scene. Really, my scene has always been a wine whiskey bar. So clubbing and me never went together, really.
Did you used to dance?
Unfortunately, yes. I used to try and dance, and I failed spectacularly. What about you? Did you used to try and dance? Maybe if Michael Jackson came on?
Well, I used to love the dance. And I must admit that even today, if I go to a party or whatever, I still dance quite a bit. But I used to dance much more before than I do now. Don't get me wrong, I was never a professional, but I used to enjoy it. I used to enjoy it.
Well, I can say I myself, I was definitely not a professional as well. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for your language tip today, telling us about the grammar form used to, as well as telling us about how to use it in the negative form and to create a question as well as just demonstrating just now how we can use it in conversation. Much appreciated.
Okay.
For those of you who've watched, please leave your comments below. Give us an example of you guys trying to use the grammar structure used to. Tell us what you guys used to do when you guys were teenagers. Did you used to go clubbing? Did you guys used to smoke? And also, don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel down there. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, Lisa. Thank you. Bye, everyone.